Hello everybody. Hope everybody's having a wonderful day. My day was kind of uneventful. I got up early this morning, went down, got Wyatt and Logan on the bus because their mom and dad had to go to work early this morning, and so I went down there and got them off to school. Let their chickens out, and then I come home and I done mowing chores. Right now we're getting some precipitation. It's snowing out. Didn't know it was supposed to be getting any, but of course it is. It's snowing. I think my neighbor, he just stopped by a minute ago, talked to me and checking on his cows and making sure they weren't out. And he said he thought we were supposed to get rain, but it just cold enough that it's actually snow rather than rain, but I don't think it's going to accumulate. Just for the fact that it's too warm out. The ground temperature is too warm and it's wet and muddy. So what does come down is just going to hit the ground and melt. So I went down and checked for eggs here a little while ago, and I had one egg. And when I was down there, I happened to go down along the creek and look down, checked out that bundle, make sure it was doing okay and hadn't floated away, which I didn't figure it would because of the concrete block that was sitting on it. But to my surprise, it wasn't even under the water. I had to go down there and move it and get it down under the water and put a brick on it. But of course, where I put it, the water wasn't very deep, but it was enough to cover it. So hopefully by tomorrow it's still underwater when I go down there. I'll pull them out and I'll bring them up here and I'll put them in my jig and see if they're going to break or not. Hopefully they won't. I'll get them other 4 bows made so I continue on my mom's chicken house build. But I just went down there a minute ago and checked on eggs, and I got another one, so that's 2 for today. And now this evening my wife and I are going to my mom's for supper. She invited us over, and some friend of ours, a friend of my mom and ours I should say, they're coming over. It's Karen and Dwayne. They're the couple that I always bale their leaves in the fall out of their yard. They had some big cottonwood trees along their edge of their property, and a maple tree and a walnut tree, and I'd rake up them and bale them for them, and then I got the bales for bedding. Use it for bedding for my pigs and my chickens, and I always used it in the garden. Well, this year I didn't have to do it. They live right by the park. It's a DNR park. There's a campground and the big lake there. And anyways, the DNR come in there and took them cottonwood tree down. They're right along the drive, or along the drive going back to the boat dock. So the DNR come in and took all them cottonwood trees down, so now they don't have them near the leaves in their yard like they used to. So this year I got out of having to go over and removing them leaves, baling them. But we're gonna go over for supper. We're gonna play cards afterwards, so it'll be a fun time. We usually do that, or used to do that quite often, but haven't done it in a long time, so it's due. But anyhow, I'm not gonna keep you too much longer, I guess. I'm gonna add them clips of me going down and readjusting those bundles of boards that were no longer in the water, and you can watch that if you stay to the end. See y'all later, and don't forget I love you, but I'm going to tell you at the end of this video again, so bye. Hello everyone, hope everybody's having a wonderful day. I come across the road to check on my chickens, see if there's any eggs, gather them up. Well, they had 1 egg, and I thought I better come over here and check on the progress of these boards soaking in that creek. And they're not even in the water anymore. The water went down that much, so just from yesterday afternoon when I put them in there. So I'm going to make my way down this bank. I get down there, I'll show you that they're out of the water. And I got to get them adjusted so they're underwater, soak up enough water so I can get them bent, make them bows for the chicken house. I'll be with you in just a sec. I'm going to make my way down this bank. Well, there they are. As you can see, they're completely out of the water. There happens to be a big chunk of concrete that was on. If you remember in yesterday's video, you could see that end just under the surface of water a little ways. So that water was clear up over that, and it's gone way down. So now I gotta try and move it down in there in that pool area right there, and hopefully be able to get down there without falling, breaking my neck because it's all muddy here. But I'm gonna get down there and I'm gonna move that bundle and put it underneath that water. We're starting to get some snow and sleet right now. It just started. So I want to hurry up and get them submerged underwater and make my way back up this bank and get back up to the house. So I'm gonna get them under the water. Well, there I got it in the water. It kind of got jammed that end down underneath the edge of a log right there. So hopefully that'll hold that end down. This end is just barely under the water. Actually, water's flowing up over the edge of it, but should be good enough. So hopefully with any luck, it don't go down, the level of water don't go down any further, so that stays submerged in the water and get that wood soak up that moisture in it, that water in it, and then it will be flexible when I go and bend them without cracking. So anyways, I'm gonna get off here. See y'all later, and don't forget I love you. Bye.